I come from a harm reduction approach. Not everyone is going to want to quit using entirely, even if I think that may be the best thing for them. And so following what we say in brain spotting, I'm a brain spotting trainer and clinician, we follow the tail of the comet, and the head of the comet is the client. So we're following where their system and their sovereignty wants to go. And that can be a collaborative, exploration, but I really want to center where the client is at. Teaching about brain science, polyvagal theory, the polyvagal ladder, and helping clients understand the autonomic nervous system is often very, very liberating for folks. I wish it was taught everywhere. I wish it was taught in school for young kids, so that people understood how their nervous system operates, especially the part of our body that is related to survival and mitigating threat, and reaching for safety, helping people understand the physiology of that. And then looking also at social identities and culture, and using a decolonized perspective and approach to help also clients understand how their social identity intersects with what's happening in their lives. The connection between trauma and addiction. I've heard from lots and lots of clients that I've worked with, well, I don't have any trauma, right? But when we start to really deepen into their story, you can often find themes of isolation or rupture, or experiences that the client had of being lonely or not being seen or heard or cared for. And that's been internalized, and they may not even know it. So here are the key screening factors. I hope these are going to be helpful for you. Some of these are going to seem obvious, and just note mentally, that the more activation there may be, or more stress there may be in a person's history when you're screening them, the more resource they may need to build. Now, that's not always the case. I've worked with people who have been in really, really tough situations, houseless, et cetera, and they had also a lot of capacity. And this is why we want to meet people in the uniqueness of who they are, and really listen to their stories, and listen for capacity, and have it be a collaborative, communicative process where you can adjust things in the trauma and healing work, by listening to them and letting them know that if it's at all intolerable at any point, where we can adjust, and I need you to communicate that with me. So, but originally when I'm working with someone, I'm really kind of using that little scale that I showed in the image, and weighing that out of like how much stress is in the system and what's their capacity.